Hello folks, Takamasak here. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Warrior 2! When we last left our heroes, they were getting assaulted by Flame! Very easy, Flame. But of course, we'll let him go first. Why not? The Flame has weaker flame damage than the green dragon. That's nice. Yeah, I might want to heal up a little after that. This might be a little bit longer of an episode. I'm going to do a lot of editing out unless I run into something new. But there's just a lot I want to get through today, so... And get through it we shall! We want to come to this bottom corner, and I don't know how you're supposed to know this, but there's a drop-down right here. And gaining access to down here leads us to this treasure, which contains the Thunder Sword, which I have no room for. Great. We want the Prince of Middenhall to have this. Let's get rid of the Moon Fragment. We don't need that anymore. Now, compared to the Dragon Killer, the Thunder Sword gives 30 extra attacks, so that's really nice. And in addition to that, it also casts Infernos in battle, which, at this point in the game, is starting to dwindle in its usefulness. If it hasn't already. And we just hit all these downfalls, and this should look familiar. Now, this is why I make 2 trips through here. If you want to get the Thunder Sword, you have to make 2 trips through here. So I prefer just to do it this way, get all the loot, and then we can just, you know, carry on through the dungeon normally. And let's see, I'm going to rest up here, and I'm going to return to Osterfair, which is, go to the top of this continent, and then just sail west. You should get to Osterfair, so I'll do that and be right back. Alright, this is about as far as I wanted to go. And from here we just sail straight north, and we find our destination here. It's only 1 tile in the middle of the sea. You may have seen it when you've come down to Middenhall, but there wasn't really anything we could do here. But now that we have all the crests, there's an important reason to come back here. All the way to the sea floor. Hopefully I have an inventory space. I highly doubt I do. Before we step on there, let's take a look here. No. Let's get rid of the lottery ticket, I don't need that. And once we step on here... Immortal voice. Hooray! Rubiss the Enchanter. Heard quite a bit about him since the beginning of the game. And for getting all the crests and coming down here, he gives you the Charm of Rubiss, which will be useful much later. Now, if you don't have a World Tree Leaf, it's a good idea to pick one of those up, because we're going to go back through the cave to Rhone. Oh. Yeah. What can you do about it? I might as well get rid of some. Go away. Alright, buddy. There we go. Let's just NPC my crap real quick. I'm only doing this because we could potentially find some decent items, but chances of doing so are very small, but it's 0% if you have no room, so. And we'll sell off the Dragon Killer, which has been useful most of the game. Most of the late game, anyway. And you've heard me talking about the... You've heard me talking about the Sword of Light. No, not him. I want the other guy now. Or the Light Sword. That does... less damage. It's 15 attack power stronger than the Dragon Killer, but it, yeah, there we go. It casts Surround in battle, which is really the only reason I want it, but that's only if I have extra money. And I'm going to give him the Shield of Strength, although it's less defense than the Shield of Erdrick, which I no longer want. I'm still going to use it just because it's way more useful, casting Heal More there, so now everybody's got one of those, and I don't know, I'll decide on the Shield of Strength there later. I should probably rest up, but... Or did I already? I think I'm doing okay. The Jailer's Key, which is in the same place every time, which I can never find. Oh well. Let us go! Ow. I was too lazy there. So we shall move on. Pretty much just a straight shot now. So let us do it. Around here. Let's not fall down this time. Nope. And we'll just go straight up. Remember remember, if you go this way, you want to take the third down. Now there's a... I think I said so before, but there was another... But it just loops back around, so... Ooh, Dark Eyes! Thankfully I got rid of them before I was jigged to death. Defeat seems pretty effective on them, if I didn't say so last time. I think there's only one other enemy I could potentially meet up with around here, and it's one of the enemies we're going to be grinding. Wow! You guys will never believe that. Ooh, lots of positive events from that one metal babble I saw there. Rufus is going to have a much easier time taking them out now. He can potentially one-shot them. But Orfeo got to level 25 there, and very importantly, he learned the Revive spell, so now we don't need to rely completely on the World Leaf, but seeming how he is the only guy to have Revive, it is a good idea to have a backup leaf there. And good thing I did empty out my inventory, because for the first time ever, in all my playthroughs through Dragon Warrior 2, I have found a Dragon's Potion. I don't know what to say about it. I'm absolutely thrilled. See, I probably won't put it to use. I might show it off just to show what it does, but I figured it's better to just play it as though the viewer hasn't found one. Now here, let's take 2 steps down, 2 steps left, and then I think right here. Yeah, this whole area is just littered with fall-down traps. And now we're to the final floor here. You want to follow exactly the way I'm going. This floor loops and loops and loops if you just go the wrong direction constantly, so right, left, right. Yeah, and it puts the hardest monsters on this floor too, so I'm sure there was many a death. And then we'll take 2 rights here. I want to go up. And only one direction here to go. And there'll be another split. Let's take a left here. And then we'll go to the... Then we'll go to the right. No! That's what I get for trying to do it out of memory. Guess who needed to go up there? If you guessed Takamasak, you were correct. Oh well, what can you do? Hopefully you're a little behind me at this point. Let's go up first. And then we will go right. How about that? That's a wonderful idea. Because doing so, eventually, leads to stairs. Such a joyous occasion. And now we are in Rhone. Tons of new enemies to fight here. You can fight the Attackbots a little farther north. We've seen those guys before. And that's pretty much the only old enemy. I'm not gonna fight anything, am I? How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Let's intentionally get in a battle here. Show off some of the new... Ooh! These guys I do not like. Let's run from these guys. They're not particularly that strong. They only get 1 attack. But these guys have the spell called Sacrifice, which the Prince of Canock will learn eventually, I believe at 28. He just basically kills himself and kills all 3 of us, so... This is more the stuff we want to fight. These silver Batboons, I think they can be defeated. May need to do a preemptive healing here, though. Yeah, just in case, I'll do a Shield of Strength there. Gotta cast firebane, which isn't really that painful at this point. And wonderfully, the Sweet Breath. Oh, got 1 anyway. Ow. Ugh. Yes, thank you, Rufus. Parry, and we'll do a heal all here. 80 damage! Death to Batboon. Yeah, the gold Batboons can also do that attack, or do the Sweet Breath attack, so... Nothing we really want to mess with. This is the primary area I like to grind. Ow! Oh dear. Oh, I did a double healing. Let's have him heal, I guess. Even though there's not a very good chance of him attacking. Ooh. Yeah, you got these guys, just in case I don't run up with them. I'm going to find a Cyclops, or I'm gonna... Is that what they're called? I can't remember exactly. Hooray! He's not gonna murder somebody! Go away. Now he's got a very good chance of murdering somebody, if he doesn't die. Yeah, very good experience around here, so... heal up. Wish I could show the new guys. It just refuses to help me out with that. Now there's only one new guy left down here, so... And there he is, yeah, the Cyclops. He's pretty easy to cast defeat on, so let's do that with him. You can meet up with his brother up there in the north called a Giant. He is the green version that I believe he can get critical hits relatively easily on you, and I believe he's relatively easy to put to sleep. The blue one is, I mean. And now everybody's asleep. Great. This battle is going nowhere quickly. Ooh. Yeah, if possible, for the love of God, defeat. It's very obnoxious when you have these gold Batboons and all they do is sweet breath over and over. It's not working this time. Well, anyway, I'm gonna pretty much, for the most part, grind down here. I just wanted to show him. He doesn't really have any other attacks other than his physical attacks. But yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of my grinding in the mountains down here. You could go up north. There are also blizzards, which we aren't going to meet up with this episode. They cast defeat, and they themselves are pretty vulnerable to defeat also. And there's one really nasty enemy around here called a Bullwong. I think he's supposed to be like an archfiend or something like that, but... What do we have here? Yeah, this gate right here takes you back to Baran. I don't want to go there. But we definitely want to save here. And doing so, this will allow this to be our return point. So if you need to go back to the underworld, as they call it, even though it's all in the same world, you can go down there, do some shopping for whatever you feel like shopping for, and then just cast return, and you'll be put right back here. So this is a very nice spot because if anybody were to have been killed, he will automatically revive them. So even if you're wiped out, all your characters will be back and alive. And he completely restores your HP MP too, so it's a very nice spot to do the final game level grinding. So I'm going to do that, and I'm probably going to get the Prince of Middenhall up to about 30 is about the lowest I want to do it. I'll see how close Gwen is to learning her final spell. I think she does that at 23 or 25. I'll just see where I'm at. I think it's 25, so if I feel like doing it, I probably will if I'm close, but if not, I'll meet you back here with the Prince of Middenhall at level 30. So do all that, and we'll continue on with the game next time, and let's play Dragon Warrior 2. This is Takamasak, and I'll see you later.